day, Nate. So we got 3 20NL 6 max, and we're trying to put up 5 10NL 9 max. Hopefully all those come through. Honestly, with the availability of 20NL, I don't think I want to move to 50NL right away. That was the point of moving to 50NL at 1K, was that there was no 20NL to bridge the gap. Honestly, we're going at a pretty good clip. I think I'd rather get to somewhere between 1500 and 2K before jumping up, and it seems to be like a very quick, feasible thing to do, and it won't put me at any risk at all. So that's what I'm going to do. It's nice to have the little bridge gap. Like, I thought I'd have to take it to ACR to get that, but apparently not. It's become a playable level on WSOP, which is nice. Also going to reintegrate ACR when we get to about 2K. I'm going to move over, I figure, about 500 or so, and use that for tournaments and cash on ACR. So in case y'all were wondering. And alright, so we got now another 10NL over here. And there we go, we got 8 tables. Very good. The volume's been great since the series. I think they, whatever they did, I think they got a lot more locals playing. I mean, granted, it's Labor Day weekend, so there's a lot more people from out of town in town, but it's just been more games overall flooding. And we don't need any more tables right now, thank you. But looks good. Yeah, so there's 2 more 10NLs, it looks like, that I'm not on, and 3, well, I guess 3.5 6 max 20NL that I'm not on, so we'll have a good ability to rotate out as we double, which is always nice. I hate being limited in my games. Friend of the stream is being very aggressive right now. Friend of the stream, who I'm not going to mention. But seems like somebody might be a little tilty. On this one of these side tables I'm watching, I'm noticing a pattern with this player. He seems very apt to kill the action on certain situations, and I saw it in the first 5 minutes I was playing before the stream started. But I'm not going to call him out. But if he's here, well, you just got some free advice. Feel really good. Got good sleep. Went to Cafe Rio. Got to hang out last night with new girlfriend and wife at the same time. Just hang out, played board games. I won them, because it's what I do. And yeah, so it was a nice night. A lot of growth. That's a nice river. such a great float. Plus, he really doesn't have anything. I'm just betting the river to not lose to a shitty king. I'm going to 3-bet the button here. Wouldn't always do this, but these players appear to be opening small and too light. So we're going to charge them and hurt them. Some of these we can let go. This one we can let go. There's just too many two-pair combinations and hands that he improves on the river, like king-queen, that won't fold to a raise. It's fine. That's usually a two-pair kind of bet. Like an ace-rag something. It's very possible I'm up against a straight here, or two pairs. Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and call. Might go check raise on the river depending on what the size of this bet is. I feel like that's enough. Yeah, it's close. I wasn't sure if I could raise it or not. Yeah. The 8's kind of on my line, the 8 or the 9, so good instinct. Very good instinct. Just barely pipped. Yeah, why not? That's why not. Pot, pot, what do you got? Alright, this table's done. I just don't like it. I'm going to go ahead and bet this one. Sometimes we're getting trapped by Beatrix, but I think if the river comes off safe, we're okay. I'm going to check. I don't know if he ever bluffs here. I'm just going to have to figure out if he's betting for value on this river, or if he's going to just take showdown with like a pair of 10s. That's weird. Huh. The question is he ever bluffing with a hand that beats me? I don't think he is. So that means he's got a value hand, something like queens or aces or kings. That's fine. If I don't bet the turn there, I'm kind of susceptible to paying off way more on the river than I lost on the turn. So the jack probably saved me. Because it allowed me to check. But I don't think he's ever bluffing there. I got to imagine he's going to have queens a very high percentage of the time there. It's too big. Everybody cleared out, man. Like, what the fuck? I came and sat in the games and everybody left? Is that the story? Straight draw on this other table. Guess we just check here, right? Yeah. Let's lead. A lot of players will see this as a draw or one pair, so we can actually go ape shit if he decides to raise. But it's fine. Hey, what's up, Chloroform? How you doing, my man? What's up, what's up? Does that look centered off to you guys? I think it looks alright, but I haven't measured it. Oh, it's fine. There's this new little measuring tool on OBS that you can use to make sure your shit is perfectly centered, and honestly, I just find it very frustrating because you move it one little millimeter and it tracks it. It's just so much easier just to eyeball it. You kind of go crazy when you see it on an odd number on one side and an even on the other, on the vertical versus horizontal. Should be good here a lot unless he has like a pair of fives. Yeah. He's just going to have ace, king, ace, queen a ton. King 10. Alright, we're going to widen that range. It's a good check down. But I think I would have bet turn and river there. Just because I wouldn't expect the king to be as good. An ace is one thing. You can check down an ace quite often. But I wouldn't expect a king to be nearly as good as it is in that scenario. Just because I'm going to have some kind of pair. Should have bet that flop. Open ender. I'm going to go ahead and bet. I'm going to go for turn and river. Does he ever have a 10 here that he can't bet? He's a fucking idiot and he overbets it. I would give him credit for king 10 actually. That overbet is just always king 10. Alright, well this table's gone to shit. So we're out of that. There is a 10 and L 6 max. Might as well take it. Interesting hand with that hand that was on this table down here versus Beatrix. He doesn't have to have just queens either. He can actually have kings, aces. He can have ace, queen too on that board. Because what would it serve him to bet any of those, right? Like if he has kings or aces, then yeah, betting the flop is a good idea. But if he has ace, queen, why not just check? And the board pairs fours. I mean, what can I realistically have? He can kind of go ape shit because I'm not going to stop betting if I have a 4 and I stopped betting. So, kind of makes sense. Alright, there's now no money on this fucking table. I ran out 2 pair. On a couple spots. Yeah, we'll try one more round. We'll try it. almost called that by accident. Alright, we got another 10 and L 9 max. Not too many people bet an ace, so we're going to call. With two of us calling, this player should never bluff. Yep. It's the player behind calling that's the problem. If he hadn't called, I'd probably have to stick around here. There it is. How do you just call? Put the fucking money in. This player doesn't know how to get away from an ace. Make the straight. No action. I was thinking about betting the flop, but I guess it would have just caused a fold. I mean, that's so small that it's worth drawing against. Let's go ahead and raise. This player can definitely have some overpairs, but I think we can act like we do too. He calls. The spade on the turn is good because it's a queen, bad because it's a spade. We're going to go check, check, and see if he'll bet a pair of tens or something. He can even still have aces or kings for sure. He can have some flushes. I kind of doubt it, though. That's a full pot bet. See, that's what I was worried about on the other table with the other motherfucker, is that he just had me nutted. When the case queen comes out, we're not supposed to fold there, because he's never got a flush, and that's just the truth. Wow, that 10 was brutal. Beatrix, what are you doing? You don't even go for the bluff? I mean, it wouldn't have worked on that one, but if you did it on the river, it might have. That's funny. Player only min raised and called. That one, I gotta keep track of that. Well, I guess we just bet the 9. Get 3-bet to 5. It is a gigantic fucking raise. If he had just gotten to the table, I would have probably 4-bet him. I mean, queen high is not bad here. There's really no reason to bet. Yeah, there's just nothing to fight over. God, I have flopped sets and gotten no action. That's crazy. And these side tables. Ooh, look at that. Might play a big one here with good vibes. Yeah, let's just go for it. He's gonna have 2 pairs, quite a bunch here, but he's gonna have some just over pairs. There you go. There we go. It's just too much with backdoor straights and flushes. It's just too valuable. So I think we're good here quite often, unless he hits a deuce. What the fuck is that? Got the old double. This guy tried to bluff me. I bet the whole way and then checked the river. and then he bet big. I had to bet half pot, and then he bet big. It was a nice one. So I guess we're gonna get off this table. There's other 9 max we can rotate out. Check. Nah. Huh. I think I want to... This is one where I don't want the lead. I want this player to feel confident bluffing. But with 3 players in the pot, I don't think I can raise. Are you serious? I'm getting check raised over here? Over trappers. I love when people hit the nuts and just immediately try to extort. It's just the worst. Like, this guy had me in a position where I would have 3-barreled him and he just instantly check raised me. He raised pre-flop, I re-raised. He was in second position, I was in the low jack with ace-10. And the board came off like 7-4 deuce or something like some. It was like, no, it was like 8 deuce. Wait a minute, let me see. 8-4-5, and he's gonna have over pairs. He's gonna have sets there when he's got me beat. And you just immediately check raise my half pot bet. I mean, you just let me spit the hook, man. Like, even if you have aces, what's the point in raising there? Like, I have to have exactly kings or something, right? And his raise wasn't small. It was pretty fucking big. He just, oh, interesting. Got a tree. Raise here. I'm gonna check the 3. Ooh. It's not the best card, but it's definitely not the worst. There's a lot of draws here. Diamonds. King's not great because he's gonna have some kings. 3-bet Beatrix again. I'm gonna check. 4-5. This is one where if he has a set, he's gonna get me because, yeah, being at the top end of my range. But just been 3-betting him a lot. Nice takedown. What a scare card mojo. Snap call. Wow, he had that auto call button clicked. Sevens. Yeah. It's either sevens or tens, and it's like neither one of us can do anything but check that river. Beatrix, no, you're gonna check? Alright, that's a good check. You gonna bluff? It's better to check if you have an ace and let me bluff. But you shouldn't have an ace very much, so no showdown for you. No showdown, sir. I guess we just check down here. He's going to have ace-jack plus a ton. Ace-3. Reasonable. You can have an 8 sometimes with this min betting bullshit. Oh, he's gonna raise the bet. I guess we just fold. Well, I'm going to bet. As the original opener, Spectrofax calling behind. How often does he have tens? Rarely ever. If Beatrix check raises, I may have to... Do you ever have aces or kings here? Like, I don't know. Like, I think we just have to go because of the overcards and the spade draws. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. What's a friend of the stream, by the way? What are you doing, B? You just gonna call that bet with ace, queen, ace, king, king, queen? What are you doing, man? I mean, you knew not to raise because you knew I wasn't going anywhere. Well, why even call it? You just missed the turn and I'm just gonna jam on you. I mean, it's just not a thing. Get called. I'm going to check. I think this is one of those ones where if we let him see the river, we'll get to bluff. If he bets, we're no good. Yeah, that's fine. He filled something or hit 2-pair or was trapping 2-pair on the flop. Ooh. I'm just going to call. It's a super small bet. I'm going to raise this one, though. Back to even after that little loser. So Beatrix also raising the check raising again on the flop. You want to gamble? Have you had enough of my shit yet? Are you gonna call here? Of course not. My man goes to check raising way too much today. Here's the thing. I didn't lose him there. Because he's not going to continue unless he improves his hand. He's check raising to buy the river. So it's probably like diamonds or something. It could be a top pair kind of hand. But I think he's tired of my shit. I think he would have called with that. So I honestly don't even feel he was that strong. But if he's going to keep check raising, he's going to find himself in a real bad position on my left. It's a pretty good run out. No. Somebody's supposed to have fucking two pair other than me there. They both just call on the draw. This table needs to fill up. These are the targets I want. I guess we can waiting list these other ones. Okay. Check. 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 Yep. Good with a 5. Had to know it. I think we'll just bet the 10. And I think we'll continue betting the 10. I'm just always going to bet twice, man. No matter what I have, I'm always going to bet twice. I don't know what you're doing today. He's a really good player, too. Like, I wouldn't expect him to be making these mistakes, but he appears to be. Like, just the instant auto give-ups. Like, do you have misconceptions about the way I play? But you've watched me play. On stream. That's why you got the little shark emoji. Although, I don't think he's been watching the stream much lately. Maybe his opinion of me changed? Ooh. I'd like to see somebody bet small and Beatrix do the check raise thing again so I can jam. That's not exactly small, but we'll see. Is he going to make it like 250? No, he's not doing it this time. Maybe we backed him off. Ooh, that's a great card. I mean, I guess we'll just call and we're not going to get anything else. Look at this, open end. I think we just bet like we're protecting. I mean, I guess we have to call here and just show a queen sometimes. Yeah, I think we want to bet again. That king should be good for me. Sometimes somebody's got king-jack, but we still have outs. Look at that straight. See, and we just take it down. Wired. Yeah, Beatrix knows me. I don't know why he's getting squeezed in this. Oh, that was easy. Thanks, bro. Preach. Should have made that bet on the flop. I could have called that, but why bother? Best case scenario, it's chop, right? I'm going to check here with the jack. Ooh, that's not great. I'm going to keep checking. This board just got worse and worse. Just show me. Yeah, he's got the ace. I just wanted to see it. I want to see if he would bet it with the flush out there. Up a buy-in. Yeah, we can give that up. That's fine. That's very tempting. No. Only because of all the diamonds. Let's go ahead and lead that. And let's go ahead and bet again, because a 5 wouldn't really lead. So now that we gut-shotted it for no reason, we can actually lead. Really? So you're supposed to have 9, 10, 5, 9. You have a lot of sets here, though. Let's call. It's hilarious that he did that, trying to push me off the chop. Oh, I just gut-shotted on another table. With a 6-3 in a situation where somebody's going to have 2 pair. How did the rest of yesterday's session go after I went to bed? 5 buy-ins up total. Yes. 5 buy-ins. That's where it ended. I think I was in it for a little too long. I kind of needed to eat and get a little rest. And but managed to end the day up $50. So it turned out to be a good day. Deuce. Check here. I'm going to go ahead and c-bet, or bet. This is a limped pot. Tuckerton. I think we want to keep betting and keep betting pretty big. It's a super small pot, so we don't expect him to fold. I mean, really, 5, 7 diamonds, 2 pair. I guess we just try to look like we're bluffing. Yeah, board's too scary for him to call anyway. Too scary. No, 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 no limp, no limp. You know to get to limp. Limp call. King's great for me. Sometimes shorter stacks will play very shy on the with the king, queen, ace, king, but sometimes he's just gonna spit it like that. Yeah, just auto give up. This is why you don't limp, but like this is total fish. This is just fish bait right here. You're just check calling or limp calling every raise, checking and folding. He's just gonna get smashed. This player should be betting turn or river no matter what he has in his fucking hand. King high is fine. I don't think you even want to check here. I know you don't want to give the showdown. See, now you just let him. Of course he has a queen. Why would you pay it? If you're not going to bluff it, why are you paying? Ace king for a chop, and the guy bet the full pot, and he just totally fell for it. The guy's got a 100 VPIP, and you're going to sit there doing that. It's hilarious. This player. This is like right on my edge. I need to have ace queen there. Because I need to be able to check call 3 times when an ace hits the board, and I can't do that with ace jack. He's very too aggressive, and he basically bets with nothing. Is his basic MO, but I have to have something that'll win in a showdown versus his nothing average. If that makes sense. I gotta wait 14 minutes on that table. Check, fold, fold. We can open this. We can have it. So many gut shots on this other table. Hit 3 of them out of 5. But it's just like no action. The last time the guy just open folded after I checked. So he just knew he wasn't going to bet again. I don't mind this. This isn't great. But I don't mind it 6-handed. Or 5-handed rather. Especially with super aggressive opponents who are going to bet the full pot here with nothing. Checks. That actually worries me more. I'm going to go ahead and bet. We can kill this table. That's a double. We can ditch. And this one too. We doubled on that. Look at this little takedown. So, but I've got 2 more tables I can bring in. That jack is the worst card in the deck. I'd love to see him bet right now, but he's not going to do it because he should have a jack a lot. I don't think we auto-fold the river because sometimes he's got hands that are 2 pairs that got counterfeited. Ace queen, man! Man, I could have kept betting there. Beatrix is just never folding to 1 bet. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to hit enter on a notepad. Had to make a note. I mean, that's not bad, even with a min raise. Because you would want to protect an ace versus a flush draw. So we may find ourselves in a unintentional bluff spot. And it's a complete accident that I min raised it. This player's the problem. That 8's not great either. So I'm going to go ahead and check and then bet river if it comes out clean. I mean, I should be good, right? Nobody should have an ace, really. I should only get raised here. 10? Jacks. Wow. This is that fish market thing I'm talking about. He limped jacks, called a min raise, and then called down the world. It's kind of funny. Did I get paid on this one? Nope. They folded. Check. Always good to look like you're protecting against what you're drawing at. Now we can check and see where he's at. Sometimes we flush over flushed him here, like pretty directly. That's a great run out. Ah, he didn't go for it. Pocket 10s. Well, I'm surprised he took that turn bet. I guess we check here. Yeah, nice play, bro. This is just, you know, got that bet back. That was nice. Raise. Poster. You want to get it in first hand? With your $4.40 that you so bravely put on the table? No? You're going to fold? Good thing you posted in. There's another 6 max. A little bit of rundown here. Lost some players. Check. I'm good. What did the other guy have? Some kind of gutty or something? Ace Jack. Wow. Nobody played their ace right there. Thank you. I got my buddy in there. This is where we want to flop a set. Right here. Especially when he's just always going to see us now as a chronic bluffer. That's not a good one for me. Ooh, that's a good one, though. What a check. It's just bet big. Sometimes, yeah, he flopped king, queen, but what the fuck am I going to do? We're trying to get him to spaz out now with some kind of draw. 2 pairs. Things like that. He's thinking about it. Pot, pot, what do you got? This table died. I think we gotta ditch this table to keep the other ones alive. So there's a couple more 6 max. This is where we want to be. Check. 8's nice. You gonna do your min bet thing? Well, I'm gonna bet right off the bat. Take it down. Take it down. Do the reset. I mean, we really should all just be limping against this guy, except for your pure strong hands. Just because he's the one we want to get in there. Like, we're looking to check raise boards like this and just have him overplay a jack, which is a little gambly, but I mean, now the board sucks. Unless we run out of flush. I probably could have bet it. Well, I doubt I get paid very often, but this player calls with all straights. Might actually even get raised if he actually made a flush. It's one of those. I think he might have a straight here more often than not. Let's go a little bit bigger here. I know he can't fold a straight. I know he can't fold a straight. If he has a flush, I'm going to be upset he didn't get it all. God, he has the minimum flush. I mean, I overbet the pot, so I definitely got a chunk, but I probably could have gotten it all, making it look like I was trying to push him off a straight, but that's hilarious. There was 3 blinds in that pot, and we ended up getting in 30. Did we get in 30? We got more than that. Shit, we got in 55 each. That's crazy. Money's all in. We got a hold here. Oh, there's another set. King 8, 8, 7. Quad 3s will do. Yeah, it's always top pair in a flush draw. Bang, bang, bang. Nice. I'm going to check this one back. No more reason to bet. Pocket jacks next hand. Let's pump it up. See if Captain Silly over here wants to just jam the money in. It doesn't really get much better than this scenario. Sweet. Hold. All the money. All the money is to me. Just wiped out this whole fucking table. Oh, that's a great river. Ah, we both have 8, 9. Yeah, I think this table's done. What do you think? I wiped out the whole table. Oh yeah, I gotta look. I gotta go back and look. There was $72 on the table. I got 68 of it. Up 6 buy-ins. That's kind of a bad card. 1, because it kills my action, and 2, because he can beat me. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, he's always going to bluff, so I didn't want to 3-bet. Yeah, ace-jack. God damn, I can't get a jack there. I may have run out all the tables. Well, there's one more I can get on the list for. Got shot. Jacks again. Six is okay. He took a really long time to do that. Which means he can definitely have an 8. Alright, got a 9. Good for him. Ooh. Player 2 has entered the game. Him on my right, he's just going to feed it to me, so I'm not even going to bother. I'll get it. Ooh, this table filled up. Nice. I didn't want to have to get rid of that one. Sometimes he has a straight here, but a lot of times we're just going to give him a showdown if we check, so I'd rather just bet and see if he'll want a hero off. Limp raise. Okay. That's a player that if I have the lead, I can win a lot of pots from him. Nah. Yeah, I'll draw to a one-liner once, just because the jack's probably good for me, too. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Oh, wow, he had a 6. Good call. Nice. Nicely done. Good, astute read. Let me check this one. Full pot bet on a 7, huh? He was the original raiser. It's kind of tough. I think coming out of first original raiser, he's gonna have a ton of pairs. I don't think I 3-bet him, did I? Let me check. No, he limp called. Okay, he limp called lead. Yeah, he can have it for sure. For sure. I wish I bet the flop, but I think it's one of those ones where I wish I bet the flop, but when he leads turn, we know that he's good. So I may have gotten the fold on the flop, but when he leads turn, he absolutely has the hand. I think we just go for the small bet on the turn here. Could have even gone smaller. 6 on the river. I'm going to go ahead and bet so I don't get beat by a 10. This is turning my hand into a bluff. A lot of times he just has a flush draw, though, so it's not necessary, but again, why give a showdown? Like, the less people know what you're doing, the better. This limper guy. He's only been here 4 minutes. If he raises, I'm going to jam on him. He calls. Yeah. He's just the super high VPIP guy. He's a newer player that I haven't seen before, so he's in town for a holiday. Figured he's good at his local poker game. Might as well come out here and give it a try. Wah, wah. I mean, how much different could it be? Oh, is this fucking table up? Oh, nice. I don't like the seat. It's gonna be a lot of trapping, but okay. I have to learn how to sit in front of the money too, I guess. That's the thing about online, is you don't really get as much game selection as you'd like. But it's a 10 and L 6 max, so it'll be, for me, very showdown oriented. So we can kind of just ignore that table and just kind of wait till we get good hands. Hey, thanks to boss. Much appreciated. It's already going well. Currently at 11.93, so what is that? 6 buy-ins. We're ahead. Wouldn't mind ending the day at 1,300. What did I say? 11.93. Well, I thought I said 6.93. No, it's 11.93. 6 buy-ins. There's not a lot of tables right now, but I think at around 5 o'clock or so it should pick up. People are kind of doing the barbecue thing. If they're still in town. But it seems like there's okay action, so I don't mind it. About this table. Might be able to get on this one. Nope, gotta wait 12 minutes. Hey, DeBoss, Chloroform, let me know how many channel points you guys have. Because I'm trying to implement some new stuff, and I need to know what's too many points and what's not enough points. So, you guys have been around for a while. It's how many of the metachlorian things you have. Because I want to make a VIP tier. But I don't want to make it too high. One of the channels that I watch the most, they have a VIP tier at 60,000, and I'm almost there. But it's so ridiculous how many, I've got like 58,000 points, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking taking forever. So I think it's set a little high. But I have no idea. Well, I definitely think we call here, just because no player, even a 3-better, shouldn't be betting the ace. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. Sometimes we get a fold out of a pair of jacks. That's really why I'm betting. I know we don't ever get a fold from an ace, but my hand's just supposed to look. Wow. He called me with a 10? Wow. Okay, you're going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to get you. I mean, did my hand just not look like an ace? It's hilarious that he hits the 10 and decides to call. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna get stomped, buddy. Doing that shit. You're absolutely gonna get stomped. I think we can call once here because of backdoor straights. I don't like this. Pot this up. I guess we check. I wish I'd done it quicker. I'm gonna check again. He's supposed to have a king. Ah, he has a 9. Alright, good check down. I don't think we get the fold on the river. It's fine. Check. Yeah, this is garbage. I'm gonna 3-bet the ace queen. Could have gone bigger. Don't really need to. I'm gonna check. I'm only gonna be pissed if I lose to ace king, but king queen's gonna be there. Now it's tough because I'm not sure if we have the bluff catcher. The problem is he's gonna be betting the ace of spades, and when he has that, he's gonna have a king a lot. He's gonna have a jack a lot. We're gonna let it go. Not in the business of hero calling. Look at this. 18 blinds in the pot, and this guy jams 152 in. Alright, good for you. 9-10 is good. There we go. Good start to the session. Yeah, it is. Doing pretty well. You missed it. It'll be on the highlights, but there was a 20 and L table that I wiped out. There was like $70-something on the table, and I ended up getting 68 and change of it. So that was a nice little booster. Fell back just a little bit right there. Still up 4.5, almost 5 buy-ins. People are getting a little bit wilder. Oh, I wish I'd called. Probably still beat, but I wish I'd called it. If I knew the ace was going to pair the board and that's on the river, I would have called it. Although if this bet gets called, I think I lose. Unless King Jack is there. Then it's a chop. Ace 9. Alright, go fold. Jack 9. Wow, he... Optimist. If I have time getting back to Bankroll building tonight, if not, I'll be playing Zone and Battlegrounds. Sounds like my life. Pretty good flop. I like betting more than checking. I don't know what this guy was thinking about. Three bet. Pretty good call. Easy call. Gut shot back to spades. Jack's okay. King Queen got there. Do we want to call this? I think we have to. Do we want to bluff this? He's not supposed to fold an ace. Alright. If he checks, I mean, if he bets, it's, you know, he's got it. It's just too many. It's just too likely for him to have King Queen or some other good hand. Two pair, some flushes. He could even be holding the ace of clubs in his hand, which kind of screws me up. You have 172,000 points. Okay, good to know. Okay, I do kind of have it set on the highest. How do you just call? I do have it set on the highest point values, so. But I think that's more fun. That way I can do more stuff. Oh, this is the table I want the aces on. I don't love the queens. These queens are defending in here. Just going to go ahead and bet. Yeah, of course he's bluffing. That's what pisses me off is this guy calling with air, because you know this guy's bluffing. Yeah, and I have to bet that flop. It sucks. Yeah. Guy sucked down on me. He did exactly what I was looking to do, which was just check call a bunch of times. He's going to go for a big bet on the river. I'm not going to raise it, but I'm going to win about 80% of the time. But can't really raise it. Meh. I'm just letting this player basically have the lead because he's going to be doing dumb shit this whole time. And we all know it. We're all going after him in the same manner. This is kind of the flop you want with my hand. It's a pretty big open for a short stack. Problem is we can never draw. We have to just improve the hand. I don't think I like that. Damn it. Anything but a 5. Ugh, anything but a 5. That's a great lead with a 6, but this player never has an ace. That's the problem. This player has an ace quite a bit. Well, he might have a 6. He should never have an ace, though, and this guy over here should have the 6. It's going to be crazy if he rolls 6-7. This has got to be 6-7. If this is a set, that's a sucker move. A6, A6, A6. He free-rolled it. He totally free-rolled the 7. Like, these guys are insane. And they all just went after him the same exact way. Guess that's why I couldn't get a 6, huh? That ace would have been pretty fire. Like that's pretty dumb that these guys were. The guy should feel insulted that these guys were that willing to get the money in with him. Because he's supposed to have 6-7 more than anybody. Wow, these people just never fold a one-liner. King was live. I hate the Battlegrounds pass thing, though. I don't want to pay for the extra hero slots. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. Yeah, see, they're getting too wild here. Yeah, I'm not paying for the extra slots either, man. I think there'll be a way where you can earn the battle pass at some point. You know, like you used to be able to do with gold, but it's just not out yet. Oh, that's what we want. God, an ace would be so amazing. Well, if he didn't bet there, he's not going to bet anywhere else. 3-4 is possible, 10-4s or 10-3 is possible. But if this player raises, we're absolutely not looking to fold. He's going to stick around with all flush draws. I mean, I just saw these guys go ape shit with a one-liner straight, so I think it's very hard to fold the 3 with top kicker. Yeah, it's fine. But that's what we want. Get on these winning lists. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this guy's totally the target. Well, I am a sub and I watch most of the streams, or at least lurks, so regular viewers would have a lot less. Oh yeah, very true. But like, if I make the VIP thing 60,000, I just want to know that it's attainable by the people who've been here for a while. And I think pretty much everybody who's, you know, hung around a bit has that much. This isn't bad. We'll just go ahead and bet. Check that ace. I'm just going to check this down. I think this is a bluff catcher at this point. I think it's our best way to make money. Sometimes people will try. Nobody should have an ace. Least of all me. This player's kind of... When he bets small, he kind of is giving away the value of his hand. When he bets big, he's got nothing. Take one off for the old club draw and gut shot now. Oh, the fucker's leaving. There's a nice takedown on the flop. Ooh, we got another 10-0. Yeah, we can defend. pretty good. Can we get on this table? Yes. I think we'll just call here. And sometimes he has king, queen, but we can absolutely bet for value. There are some weird hands that will call there. Like a 9 or a 10. Ace 10. Queen 9. I think we want to 3-bet this one. Not always, but sometimes. Look at this guy. This guy's going to be so easy to wipe out. It's amazing. It's only going to take top. Damn, Chuchi. That is Chuchi you guys are hearing. I like checking these sometimes. Don't love the queen. I'm going to bet the river. Sometimes we just get called by rando. Nah, he didn't have shit. Can this player please come back? Oh, queen good. 3-bet again. This player does not like his blind raised. I'm going to go ahead and bet this one. Gut shot backdoor flush draw over card. Kind of really favors me too. See, now it looks like bullshit that if I have a 9. Sometimes he, or I have a 7. Sometimes he has a 7, but now my bets will look like absolute garbage. So if he has an overpair or Jack 10, he'll just keep calling. And he's going to jam this river a lot of times for no reason, and he's always going to call my jam. So the money's going in. Yeah, see? That's the way that works right there. See how easily that works? With his raw float. Oh, God, dude. I mean, it's just like, if you put a gun to my head, what did I think he had? I thought maybe he had a pair, like Jack 10. But once he jams that river, it's like Ego. He has 0. He doesn't even have the ace of spades. Because without a 4-bet, how can he assume that I have an ace? Oh, that's hilarious. That's so good. That's really good. I gotta make something out of that one. What was it? Marker, ace 7 suited, TR. I think we can check this one. Player's very short. He's not likely to give up a pair, so we'll just check it all the way. And I guess a little value on the river, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, chop it up. That's one that I could have pushed him off of. But if I bet and then check turn, and then he bets river, it's going to be very hard for me to call, so it's fine. It's going to work out to be the same thing a lot, or I'm going to lose. There are a couple other 10-20s. Ace-7 again. Let's raise one of these. I haven't done this in a minute. Do I have any tables I'm looking to get off of? I don't think so. I think I have... Yeah, I have enough tables. That's nice. Fucking guy left. God, that 4 would be so sweet on this board. Just replace that king with a 4. Sure. I mean, he shouldn't have a queen. So it's really a question of, does he just have a draw or does he have a 10? He can have Jack 9, I suppose, but a lot of times he's just going to have an 8. If he has a 10, or if he has a queen there, he really misplayed it. He has an 8. Yeah. Double gutty. Check this one. I don't mind that. I don't love that 7. I don't know why. I like that king, though. I don't mind this. Sometimes a player has 10-9 or flush draws. So I think we just kind of tread lightly. This straight's okay, but we can be up against the flush. We do need him to bluff again. And not really much point in betting because I don't think he's ever super strong. Maybe he has top pair. Queens, yeah, we needed him to bet. Yeah. We got trips on another table on the side. Back up 6 buy-ins. Nice play. You guys are going to love this one. So this is the flop. We check around. There's the turn. Hang on. I decide to bet. Get called 3 ways. The river makes a one-liner. So I just overbet jam 5x pot and get called by the guy with the lone 9. Full house good. Very nice. Made up for those queens. That was the 3rd hand on the table too, that full house. And it was a table that I reset the stats and I had whatchamacallit, I had doubled up in 20 hands before. Look at that 4. I'm gonna check. I don't think we get paid by anything. So King 7. Yeah, he had nothing. Maybe could have gotten some value because of his gut shot on the turn. Queen's not great in a three-way pot. I'm going to check it. King's pretty awesome. Sometimes somebody has king queen, but we also don't get folds out of 10 jack. I do have the ace of clubs, so it's unlikely somebody has one, although I think there's a lot of two pairs and sets. I'm going to check. Very tricky, sir. He was in the blind, so what are you going to do? No, he limped that in first. Funny. The good part is I get to look like I'm tilted now. I'm just never betting one pair twice. So I look tilted, so he'll call me with every pair. Yep. That's why you do it like that. Hold. Sweet. Some players think that you're going to tilt off after one hand. I didn't even lose anything that hand. I bet the ace king and then got rivered. And then the guy tried to trap me and it didn't work. It's fucking hilarious. Alright. I guess we doubled and ditch, right? So another 6 masks. There's a couple. But Tom maybe could get on that right away. I'm gonna see. Yep. Not the best seat, but not the worst. Wow. Here's another good one on that same table. Flop checked, turn I bet, river I bet. There's just so many. There's just the guy never has a 7 there. He's just always got like 2 pair or a flush draw. Currently up 7.5 buy-ins. I'm at 12.09. So what is that? $77, right? 77, yeah. We're up 7.5 buy-ins. Pretty nice. We'll call this one. And we're going to get off of this other table that we doubled. Oh, I got timed out. Don't want that. Badlands. Amarachi. Can I join this table? Or is this the one I just got off of? No, I gotta wait. Yeah, 30 minutes. Alright, we got 7 tables going. Courtney's having a nap. Check, check. Fold, check. Easy fold. It really is paying attention to how much the players have behind. Full pot. Look at this, flops that. Flopped it and just absolutely got paid. Ooh, 12-18 now. Because of that other hand, not bad. What is that? 8.5 buy-ins. Check in about an hour and a half. 8.5 buy-ins. Pretty good. This is a bluff catcher, in my opinion. He bets the full pot. The board paired. I mean, I have the third nut flush. Yeah, it's fine. A full pot bet is super polarized. He's either got nothing or he's got it all. And since it's the river with a one-liner out there for the flush, I think it's more likely he's got the king or the queen. Probably really only ever has the king. So yeah, we're up 68, 75, 85 bucks. So 8.5 buy-ins. Not bad. Even if you count the average buy-in as 15, that's still 5.5, 5 2/3. Nice. No, 5.5. It's just easier to count in buy-ins. Makes the money seem less real. I remember hearing two things about that. How Amarillo Slim used to say that to be a poker player and make your living, this was before they said professional poker player, you got to have a healthy disrespect for money. And Bugsy Siegel said that the guy who came up with the idea of going to Vegas was really smart, but the guy who thought of making chips was a fucking genius, because it disconnects people's value of money. So I always think it's better to think in buy-ins. It just keeps it from fucking with you. Well, can I win 19? So it's $1.90 to win 380. The problem is if this player goes, it reopens the betting. I'm going to let it go. Yeah, because he can go for 395. So that's an extra $1.55. The raise was 190. Half pot bet. Yeah, he can reopen the betting. Plus, I know I have to catch the 8. So fuck it. Just get out of it. It just makes your life easier. Player limp called. Quad aces. Yeah, that'll do, probably. Dun, 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 dun. Just check this back. I don't think we fold to one bet on the turn. Maybe we make a bet. Sometimes he has hands like King Jack. Jack 10. Some flush draws. He can even have kings here, honestly. So I think we just check. King Jack. There it is. I don't think we get 2 streets out of it. I mean, he limp called a raise. I might have missed a little value. Maybe. Although it kind of looks like I'm trapping after that. It doesn't really look like I'm worried about it. Like, that's what the argument is for betting that flop. But then again, if he doesn't have an ace, what good does it do me to waste a pair of queens? Because then, if he doesn't have an ace, I'm really only worried about seeing a king. So when we let him catch the jack, we're actually able to pick up that extra 2/3 pot. It's one of those if this, then that. Like, if he has king jack, then we can bet the queens so that he will pay us. But if he has an ace, we can't bet the turn and river because he won't fold like ace 10 or even a suited ace at that point because we check back flop. Mr. Holiday. My biggest concern is over here. So I like my position. It's half pot. I don't think we want to fold just yet. At least not before another club comes off. This should go check around. That club's kind of gross. There it is. That's 2 pair plus clubs and straights as well. He can also have hands like ace jack for sure, ace king. But he's just going to have clubs here so often. King queen, king 10. All in. King 10. What did I say? Yeah, you were never ahead, sir. But that's one that raising the flop wouldn't have done me any good. I guess we can get off this table, right? Might as well. We're a blind away from being doubled. Sure. That's a nice jack. That's a nice open ender. Oh, that's a great queen. It's a horrible 10. Fuck. Because of this player, I don't think I can fold. The problem is he can have aces and ace king. But he can also have 4-9 because of who he is. Good try, bro. The thing is, you have to figure it out because he knows I don't have a 3 there. Because I didn't bother to protect it. But then again, versus him, I don't think I protect very often at all. I don't know. This guy, he might have had like something like king queen, but I think he has 2 pair here quite often. Yeah. Oh. My man just called. Straight. 12-22, 9 buy-ins ahead. I do know the stream personal record for blinds. It's 10-27. And I know that because my birthday is October 27th. 10-27. The previous record was 10-7, which is Courtney's birthday, October 7th. So it would be nice to get to 10-28 in blinds. $1,028 blinds. What is that? $102.80. Not that I need to break the record, but I'm just saying I know what it is. That was how we ended the first 100 to 1K. The last stream was 10,000 or was 1,027 blinds. Stream record. Okay. But I'm just playing. Just having fun. Got shot. not the most most money ever won on stream, but it would be the most blinds to get to 1028. Okay. I'm gonna check. I just don't think we get much more out of like Ace Jack here. Or 6-3. Interesting choice, sir. I mean, I guess he bet the gut shot, which is kind of okay. Not really. So we see a raise and a re-raise. I'm not going to fold the jacks yet, but I'm going to tread kind of lightly. And let's see what this player wants to do. He checks. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. A lot of players don't have the discipline to check aces on the flop, so I'm not too worried when we get to bet. Plus, he hasn't been here that long. Link. Cruising along today. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You know, it's definitely not bad. Well, that jack kind of messes up my plans. Good call. See, this time it's the king. Or a set. The question is this player bet 2 pair on the river? I want to see what he has. He filled it, yeah. I'm supposed to fill it, but he ended up filling it. That's hilarious. Ace is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and raise. Could have bet that flop. I'll just call here. Let me go ahead and bet again. King of the river is really nice. It makes it less likely I have ace king, so we can bet. Good check raise. That's annoying. It's fine, he can have it. I don't care. Check. Check. Ten's awesome. He probably hits an 8. hit an ace on the turn, but he can be equally as full of crap. I honestly thought he had been bluffing and then hit the ace on the turn, but whatever. Ugh. Come on, get me on these waiting lists. Wow. Just 7x, 6.5 right off the bat. Can I get on this table? Probably not. Nope, gotta wait 20 minutes for Arapuna. Diamond's okay. It's a full pot bet. Diamond on the river is good. I don't think we want to raise because of Queen 10, and he is betting full pot. Pocket fives. Good for you. The full pot bet gives it away. If he bets half pot there, I raise. But the full pot bet gives it away. So he either has a really good flush that just got beat on the river, or he has a full house. So, not really a big deal. The Battlegrounds quests are throwing you for a loop. Yeah, I don't really get how they work either. Honestly, like I'm not as versed in it as I should be. All right, well, we can put this piece of crap table back over here, and then there's another 6 max, 20 and L. This table's just got nothing going for me. Been there for the entire time, and I'm still sitting at the initial buy-in. It's pretty good to flop 2 pair in this situation. How bullshit did that look? I just went boom, boom, boom. You're right, man. I wouldn't do that with Ace-King. But I would do it with something wacky. My biggest fear is that he has 2 pair there. That beats me. But hilarious. 12-24. Ooh. Do we have another 10 now? I don't think I can get on this one either. Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, yeah, I doubled up on that one in 30 hands, so I was able to get off of it quickly. Cool, so we're back up to 8 tables. Looks like 3 6 max, 20 and L, right? Or no, 2 20 and L, 1 10 and L, 6 max over here. And then the rest are 9 max. Oh, why is this a 6 max? I guess it doesn't really matter. But could have bet this turn, but I think I'd rather just realize my equity. Because a 7 or a queen gets paid, honestly. Because 5-6 gets there, and top pair queen gets there. 2 pair, queen 9. Interesting things like that. Pop, pop, what do you got? Missed it all. We'll check this one back. It's amazing that he paid that off. Did he actually have his own ace? If he had his own ace, that's one thing. He had pocket 10s. Made that shitty bet on the turn. And then paid the river ace. We're going to go ahead and bet here. Yeah. Man, people have been hitting club flushes against me all day. I mean, it's fine. It's just kind of annoying. Although I do like what they've done with Battlegrounds being the side quests that everybody starts with, and you get to choose one. Those are pretty awesome. There's some of them that make certain builds, like the pirate build, where you get an extra the last card that dies, you get to keep it in your hand. So if you know you're going to lose, you can just protect your like I race right to 6 to get Eliza. So if you protect that Eliza with like a divine shield or something, you can absolutely get 2 Elizas right off the bat just by throwing the next match. Like, and I did one where I did a complete crossover from beasts to pirates, and I had 2 Elizas and something else. Oh, the gold cards. So what I did was I taunted a swashbuckler, and then played the guy who makes cards gold, made the other Eliza gold, and then lost the match. So I ended up getting 2 golden Elizas out of it. So this is awkward, but we're going to go ahead and raise. Alright, once we get that fold, it's fine. We'll race with anybody who's left. But nobody's going to race. King's okay. Ten's a bad card there. So I wasn't beat. I definitely just got beat now. That's rough. That 10 just connects too many cards. Too many straights and 2 pairs. Damn. That's time to bluff, bro. Seeing so many players who don't get the concept of, yeah, you want to charge people for the draws, but you don't want to completely kill your action when you flop the monster. These people are just fucking going apeshit. Calls me, queen on the turn is whatever. He's taking his time and then checking, so I'm just going to keep charging him. Really giving off timing tells. Do I want to fold this one? I do now. I think I should open that on the button. These players seem kind of not passive, but kind of controllable. It's a pretty good flop. Pretty card. Ooh, open ender. I'm going to lead it. Haven't done this in a minute. I mean, less likely I have a queen, less likely he has a queen. It's kind of just a blind bet here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I feel like he must have had some kind of pair. Maybe he got counterfeited, pocket fives, but when he doesn't raise the turn, we're absolutely going to just bet right through the river. This player min raised and I re-raised and he leads pot. Go ahead, bro. Spade draw good. Or a pair. Some kind of pair. That's fine. Well, looks like the new Omicron variant vaccine is in stock at Walgreens. Gut shot. Really doing well by giving up ace-jack in first and second position. And it's an adjustment versus the player pool, not GTO. But then there's an adjustment the other way where I've been playing sixes in first instead of eights as a minimum. And that seems to be working well too. So it's all player pool dependent. Check, check, check. Yeah, I definitely need to lay down. Might win here, occasionally. Yep. This is a limp pot. The 10's pretty strong. I don't like if this player bets, but I think this one, it's not as scary. Well, 7 on the turn, we're just going to bet. I was going to say anything but a spade. Deuce is actually okay. Ooh, deuce is great over here. Yeah, because it's going to be 3 deuce a lot here. 7-3. He made it a worse 2 pair. That's awesome. I'm surprised I didn't get raised on the turn. How great would that 7 on the river be? 12.25. So hanging right around 9 buy-ins and change ahead as he starts to play kings. Oh. Yeah, I may have to call it. I think I need a nap. Kind of a heavy lunch at Cafe Rio. It's kind of catching up to me now. But I'm going to try to play another 20-30 minutes at least. This may pass anyway. Definitely not at my peak caffeinated. Fold, fold, fold. King 7. Yeah, I'm losing focus. Like literally my eyes are losing their ability to focus. Let this one go. This table's down. That's good and bad. He can definitely have King Jack. He can definitely have a flush. But he's usually just trying to get showdown, and then he turned his hand into a bluff, which is fucking stupid. Because he knows I should have Ace King a ton. Oh. Yeah. I'm cooked. I'm just playing out the free ones here. Yeah, let's call it, and I'll let's see where we are. Let's see, 1228.98. So we'll show you where we're at. Minus $96.82. So 96.82 buy-ins in 2 hours and 5 minutes. It's pretty good. 9.6 buy-ins in a little over 2 hours. Yeah, I'm definitely way too tired to keep going. I'm going to start making dumb mistakes, so recognize that. So I'm going to quit this session. I'm going to take a nap, maybe do some cooking, and then hopefully I'll be able to come back around 6:30 or 7 o'clock and put in another good session. But yeah, I'm wrecked. I'm like falling through the chair. So stick around. I'll try to find you guys somebody to host, and I'll see you in a couple hours, hopefully. Have a great day, and how about that, man? Pretty fucking good.